Hi and welcome to another episode of the 5 Minute Singer, proudly brought to you by Vox Singing Academy. My name is Peter Vox, and in this episode we are going to be discussing the topic of why is my voice hurting and how can I eliminate this? This is a very, very important topic. There are many scenarios and reasons why your voice can be hurting, but we are going to be discussing the number one point that is brought up in lessons and by singers the most. And that number one point is my voice is generally hurting when I am singing. So we're going to be discussing this topic because, as the saying goes, no pain, no gain. This does not apply to singing. Please remember that. No pain, no gain does not apply to singing. I can't stress that highly enough. Let's work through some points that are going to greatly help you reduce pain and you having a longer lasting voice. Number one point, posture. Very important. We don't want a militantly straight posture, but we want a nice relaxed straight posture. Similar to this, if we are hunching over like this is very hard for me to speak, let alone sing. For all the times that you rain on my parade. It's very hard when you get it nice and straight. For all the times that you rain on my parade. It's going to sound a lot better. You're an acoustic bass instrument. We want to keep your spine straight. The same with the grand piano. That's got a spine. A guitar, if you bend that, it's going to go out of tune. Same with your voice. Keep it nice and straight. Second point, breathing and support. Diaphragmatic support is very, very important. I have got YouTube clips that are covering this topic. Please go and have a look at them. This is so important that we're putting the right amount of breath pressure underneath the vocal cords all the time, and your diaphragm is always doing the work. Your voice isn't, the diaphragm is. This is your engine, your power tool. Please use this. This is very, very important that you have proper diaphragmatic breathing. The next topic is using your mouth. If your mouth is shut, you have to push a sound through a very small gap. This is hard. Will put pressure on your vocal cords. I'll give you an example. For all the times that you rain on my parade. I've got to push to get this out. If we open up and let the sounds flow out, we'll take the pressure off the cords. For all the times that you rain on my parade. Just flowing out. Please look into the mirror. Get your mouth working. Let your sounds flow out. Look at some of your favorite singers on YouTube and you'll see them using their mouth properly. Stamina. This is a big point. You can't sing for any length of time if you don't have stamina in your muscle. Your voice is a muscle and we need to train it. And we need to build up to singing longer and higher. That is very important. I have got lots of different lessons and YouTube classes that will tell you and give you some scales to build up your voice. If you want to sing longer, you need to practice longer, a little bit each day until you can sing to the length of time that you desire. This also goes to do with fatigue. If your voice is fatiguing after 5 minutes, please stop. That is the limit of your voice. That's probably as far as you can sing on that particular day. But this is like running or jogging. You can jog for longer periods of time and quicker once you build up fitness and stamina. And the same thing goes with your voice. Please always remember that you are an athlete being a singer. Very, very important. Please warm up your voice before you start singing and cool down your voice after you sing as well too, with correct warm up and cool down techniques. Again, I have YouTube videos that explain these. Very, very important. Take care of your instrument. This is an important point. The key of a song is very, 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 very important. A lot of people will damage or hurt their voice by singing out of key. Generally trying to sing too high and trying to go too loud when we're singing too high and hurting your voice. Please pick songs that are in a comfortable key where you sound the best and you're not hurting your voice. Every voice is different. It's like a fingerprint. Now the last point that I'll talk about is discomfort or pain when you have a cold or a flu. When you have a cold or a flu, please go through some scales, warm up properly, gauge how much of your voice you have got to use, and if it is hurting, do not continue. Do not push your voice if your voice is hurting, if you have some sort of ailment. I hope that this helps you out. I'm sure that it will if you apply these techniques. I will see you on the next episode of The 5 Minute Singer. Bye for now.